Nothing made sense anymore. I mean, you were gone. The grief, it just took over us. We had to go to Connecticut to identify your body. And when we got to the morgue, I wouldn't let Ryan lift that sheet. I wish I had now. But I didn't want his last memory of you to be decomposing on a table in a morgue.
Having sex was a much better way to honor my memory.
We were in pain. We were trying to numb it. We were trying to get rid of it. I know that sounds stupid, that doesn't justify anything, but that's the truth. We were both so devastated after losing you. I mean, even trying to imagine life without you, we couldn't. Nothing was the same for any of us after the accident.
Why? What really happened that night?
If that probation officer is going to send me to jail, I wish he would just get it over with. What the hell is he waiting for anyway?
I told you. He just needs some time to reevaluate your case. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, you heard what he said, man. The guy is planning on making an example out of me.
Damon, it's not too late, okay? There is still a chance, albeit a small one, that he could cut you a break.
So in the meantime, I'm just supposed to sit here and try not to move? My freaking arm will be healed by the time he makes up his mind.
How is it?
It hurts like hell, man. I couldn't sleep at all last night. They barely gave me anything for the pain.
All right, okay. You just sit tight. I'm gonna see what Angela can do.
How's the patient?
Oh, he's got that look on his face. I don't know if I can trust him as far as I can throw him. Anyway.
Easy, easy. Oh!
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up.
Let go of me.
Wake up.
Is he
Adam.
breathing? Is he breathing?
No, barely.
Paramedics are on their way.
Everyone stay calm.
Get off me.
Hang on.
Paramedics will be here any minute. Wait, this man is gonna die. I can barely feel a pulse. He's going to shock. The man needs help now.
Would you do something?
The man is his doctor. Let him help.
You heard the chief. Let the defendant go.
Excuse me. Damn. Stand back. Stand back.
Where are the paramedics? This is taking too long.
Let me see what I can find out.
He's got a good pulse.
He's okay?
For now, but I have to get him to the hospital. Do an EKG. See the extent of the damage.
We're in the middle of a trial. You're not going anywhere.
Your Honor, given the circumstances, I'm sure you're going to be willing to grant a recess.
Recess or not, your client is still in police custody.
Your Honor, this is not the first time that Adam has had a scare with his heart. What if this happens again on the way to the hospital?
Paramedics are for.
Dr. Hayward is the top cardiologist in the country. He knows Adam's medical history. If anything were to go seriously wrong, he could save his life.
That was incredible. I'm serious. I never thought it would be that good. Not that I ever thought about it. I mean, why would I? I mean, up until a few weeks ago, you hated my guts, and now, oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. Can you?
When I woke up from the accident, I had no memory of what happened. I still thought it was my wedding day. Only I was in a hospital bed and I couldn't move. Couldn't understand why Ryan wasn't there by my side. David told me what he thought I could handle. He didn't want to upset me while I was recovering. But I'm better now, and I want to know what happened. Tell me about the accident.
Hey, slow down.
I have to get out of here. Okay, I need to go.
Just take a breath. Can you do that?
I'm fine.
You're not fine. You had surgery. Try to relax.
Leave me the hell alone.
On the wrong side of the road.
Oh my God! 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 I'm sorry, Greenleaf. I am so sorry.
Sorry. Sorry for what?
ABC's All My Children, brought to you by Thermacare Heat Wraps. If you've got pain, get up to 16 long hours of relief with Thermacare Heat Wraps.
How can you get back pain relief that lasts up to 16 hours? With Thermacare Heat Wraps. That's 8 hours while you wear it, plus an additional 8 hours of relief after you take it off. When I put it on, the heat really releases all the muscles and the tension that I have in my lower back. Thermacare delivers heat that penetrates deep to relax, soothe, and
The night of the accident, I felt like I was trapped in some horrible nightmare. All I wanted to do was just wake up. But I was awake. The accident was real and you were gone. Greenlee, I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to. I mean, how was I supposed to live with something like that?
You obviously found a way to keep going. Took some help from Ryan, though.
If we had thought that there was any hope at all, we would have never stopped looking. But they found a body. And then it was like our whole world came crashing in. Ryan lost the love of his life. I lost my best friend.
I lost an entire year after the accident. Everyone I cared about had moved on, but me. I was stuck trying to fill in the blanks. I still am. You know what happened that night, Kendall. I need you to tell me.
It's bad. But Greenlee, you're here. I mean, you're standing here right now. You're a living miracle. Can't we just celebrate that?
Just say it. Did you know I was on that motorcycle to find Zach? Did you know that?
Yes.
I wanted to get to the bottom of the problems you two were having. Help my best friend on my wedding day so we could both be happy. I mean, my God, Kendall, you owe me.
I know. Greenlee, I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say this.
I think I already know.
We really need to leave.
Your Honor, Dr. Hayward may be a brilliant cardiologist, but he's also a flight risk. The prosecution moves to deny the motion.
The DA makes a valid point. Without some assurance, Ms. Colby, I can't
Your
allow...
Honor, what about a police escort? So he'll still be in custody, but he'll be free to treat Mr. Chandler.
Chief?
It's not a problem, Your Honor. I'll ride along with him to the hospital, keep a cop on him, make sure he doesn't try to flee.
In that case, I'll allow it.
All right, the good news is that the x-ray shows that you didn't dislocate the fracture. The pins did their job and kept things in place. This time. But if you don't do your job and keep your butt still, then you're gonna be looking at another surgery, which means more bed rest and a lot more pain.
Maybe if you had given me something for the pain to begin with, I would be resting right now.
That's what I came to talk to you about in the first place. I was wondering if you could do something to take the edge off.
Ted, he's already been given morphine.
That was hours ago. I need something now.
Listen, Damon, I'm trying to space out your meds so that you don't overdo it again.
No, you just want me to suffer through it.
Stop it. Nobody wants to see you suffer. The woman is doing her job.
I thought her job was to help people. Come on, I feel like I'm dying here. Please. I really can't take this anymore.
Okay. All right. You win this time, you're gonna do your part. You're gonna stay in this bed. You're not gonna move until she tells you to do it. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I want you to get some rest, and I'll check on you later.
Baby, I'm sorry. I know how tough he is to deal with. I just didn't know what to do. It's killing me to see him this way.
Listen, I know how hard it is, Tad, but we have to try to hold Damon off. I can't keep giving him meds every time he says it hurts. Otherwise, I'd be playing right into his hands.
You think he's scamming you?
No, what I think is that Damon needs to learn how to work through the pain without relying on medication. Otherwise, you're gonna have even bigger problems on your hands down the line. Trust me.
You can't bypass the ER. He needs to be admitted.
All right, look, I'll tell you what. Why don't we try and save the patient's life first, okay? That way you won't have to explain to the chief of staff why a board member of this hospital died while waiting for his paperwork to be processed. Sound good?
Yes, doctor.
Excellent. All right. He needs a 12-lead EKG and a serial enzyme panel. Okay, put him on nasal oxygen of 5 liters and IV of D5W. Start a lidocaine drip, and I want you to contact the cardiac EP team. I want them to evaluate his pacemaker and make sure there's no malfunctions, okay? All right. He's in good hands. I'm not gonna let anything happen to him.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Damn, Zipper. I really have to get it fixed.
Cold hands, warm heart.
Thank you. Could you? Last time, I promise.
Shouldn't have happened the first time.
It's not like we planned to end up in bed together. We made a mistake. We got carried away.
Well, that makes it all right. I'm married. So are you.
I know that.
No, this is not how it was supposed to go. Not like this. How the hell could I let this happen?
Don't blame yourself. I could have left after that kiss, but I didn't. I wanted to stay. I wanted you.
Well, you should go. Finish getting ready. We don't want to be late.
That's right. The embassy dinner, we don't want to keep the president waiting.
Annie. No one can know about this.
Oh, I know that. I have just as much to lose here as you do.
Stars, Castle, and later Jimmy Kimmel Live, tonight on ABC.
Lord help me, I do not know what I'm going to do with him.
You know, it's hard to know how to help when Damon refuses to talk about his problems.
Yeah, well, he comes by it honestly. We Martin men usually like to hide our pain under big hair. Although I dated a therapist once.
You know, a therapist can't offer a proper diagnosis or make any treatment suggestions without first doing an
I
evaluation.
know, darling, I know, but you've been with me every step of the way. You know how hard it's going to be to convince him to do something like that.
Would he rather go to jail? Because unless we can prove that there were mitigating circumstances, Damon's probation could be revoked as soon as he's released.
Maybe that's why he got out of bed. He figures if he stays hurt, he stays here rather than in a cell.
Well, you know, from what I can see, I think he considers both options to be a type of prison. Honey, listen, if you want me to try to talk to him again, I will. Try to make him understand that he has run out of options.
Maybe I haven't said it today, but baby, you are aces. He's my kid. It's time for me to step.
Hey,
Where's my dad?
David took him for some tests.
David, what is Hayward doing here? Isn't he supposed to be in a jail cell somewhere?
I asked the judge to let David out so he could treat Adam.
Last time David treated Adam, my father wound up dead.
Well, if it weren't for David, your uncle would be too. He collapsed on the stand, and David was able to keep his heart beating until the paramedics arrived.
God, I didn't know it was that bad. Is he all right?
Listen, the tests are just a precaution. David wants to make sure that there wasn't any further damage to your dad's heart.
Okay. I have to call JR.
I left a message for him on his cell. He didn't pick up, and I left a message for Annie and for JR at the hotel, but I haven't heard back yet.
I'm just gonna call him just in case. Okay.
I'm gonna go see if I can get an update on Adam.
Okay.
Tell JR to give it up and come home now.
Give what up?
We both know that JR didn't go to Washington to make peace with Annie. He is trying to set her up and make her look bad in Adam's eyes. And the last thing that your father needs right now is a war between his wife and son. JR needs to end this.
Don't worry about JR. He has everything under control.
Not now! I said to come back later.
You sure about that?
Listen.
Surprise.
Yeah, you can try and paint your client as a saint, but I'll be there to point out the laundry list of crimes he's committed.
Allegedly committed. And if you have trouble with my client's heroics, maybe you shouldn't have badgered the witness to the point of collapse. You almost killed him.
Now, your client almost did that when he switched out Chandler's heart medication.
You're gonna prove that to the jury.
Oh, I plan to.
In case you didn't realize, court is in recess.
Oh, I realized. You must be so proud of yourself manipulating that judge that way. You know, the only problem using your talents like that is that David Hayward belongs in prison.
Only the case the DA is making, that's not gonna happen. All their star witnesses collapsed under pressure. Literally. I mean, Nurse Gail was proven completely unreliable, and they're not gonna call Adam back to the stand. So David has got nothing to worry about.
Oh, I don't know. There's still the charges of abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, bribing a public official. All those are rock solid.
Well, it's a good thing he's got me as his attorney, and I'm sure that Greenlee will be very happy. Do you happen to know where she is?
So you can try to convince her to come back and give testimony on David's behalf.
I'm about to get David off, so I don't need Greenlee's testimony.
Liza, you and I both know that this case could make or break your career. You're not going to leave anything to chance. No, you want an ace in the hole. Too bad. It's not going to be my daughter.
Everyone's been trying so hard to protect me. David, my father, Ryan.
They all care about you, Greenlee. I care about you.
Just not enough to be honest. I'd ask questions about the night of the accident, and they would change the subject or put me off. Tell me I wasn't strong enough to handle it. It was infuriating, being the only one not in on the secret. Didn't seem fair, considering the secret was about me. So I decided to ask Erica. She wouldn't spare my feelings, just the opposite. But when I asked her about the accident, she shut down, which raised a huge red flag. I mean, when has Erica ever tried to spare my feelings? I couldn't understand what was so awful that they felt like they had to keep it from me.
So you came looking for me?
You're the one person on this earth who I knew would be totally honest with me. And if you're not, I'll know it. You've never been able to look me in the eye and lie very well, so don't try doing that now. Just tell me, Kendall, what happened.
Greenlee.
I need you to come clean with me as my best friend.
You weren't the only one they were trying to protect.
It was you, wasn't it? You were driving the car that almost killed me.
Jack, whether you like it or not, Greenlee is a material witness. I have every right to call her to the
Even though your
stand.
client told you not to?
My job is to win.
I know what your job is, regardless of who gets hurt.
There will be no surprises if I have adequate time to prepare her testimony. Now, did she say when she would be back? Oh, come on. What could be so important that she had to leave now?
It's personal.
Personal. Her husband is on trial, and her testimony could guarantee that David doesn't go to prison?
Yeah, well, I don't give a damn about David Hayward. The only person I care about is my daughter.
Is she in trouble? All right, she wanted to find out about the accident. Did she go to find Kendall?
Just let it go, Liza.
She's gonna have to call me back. And when she does,
Do
I'm
not call her.
So she doesn't know yet. But she's about to. She told me to pull out all the stops. She wants David acquitted.
What she wants is the truth. And I'm going to make sure she has the opportunity to deal with it.
I hate that I'm hurting you again, Greenlee. I hate that I ever hurt you. But it was an accident. It was a terrible, terrible accident. It never should have happened.
How did it happen?
Zach and I were arguing. And I wasn't paying attention to the road and I swerved into the wrong lane. And I didn't see you coming. It was too late by the time I saw you coming. And by the time I got out of the car to look for you, you had disappeared. I mean, it happened so fast. It happened in like a split second. I couldn't believe it. In 1 second, I had killed my best friend.
An accident.
Yes. A tragic accident.
And why was it covered up? The police report was sealed. There was no mention of a car in any of the articles I found online.
I was a mess. Greenlee, I did not know how I could live with myself after what happened. And Zach was so afraid that if I talked to the police, I would say something incriminating and they would arrest me. I didn't care. I felt so guilty after what happened. I was ready to let them throw me in jail. But Zach stepped in, covered it up, and made it look like the accident never happened. But it did. And it's my fault. I'm so sorry.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
You just seemed kind of stressed when you opened the door. Bad day on the hill?
Sort of.
Well, don't worry, I'm not contagious anymore. I jumped in the car as soon as the doctor gave me the all clear.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't want to spend another night without you. Hey, didn't you get my message?
I'm sorry. They made us turn our phones off during the session.
Okay. You're forgiven. Oh my God, what happened here?
I really screwed up.
Damon, hey, if you keep messing around, all you're gonna do is tweak it even worse.
Look, it can't get any worse. Really, you need to get the nurse to get me another pain
I'm not
pill.
gonna do that, okay? Angela's your doctor. Angela put you on an IV drip so she could regulate your medication.
Well, she
That's the way it's
obviously
gonna
did it
be.
wrong because my arm is throbbing like hell.
Breathe through it.
Oh, come on, man. I can't breathe through it. I need a pill.
No. You want a pill. There's a difference.
It's easy for you to say.
Sometimes numbing your pain isn't the answer.
Man, your arm is being held together with metal pins.
I'm not talking about your arm.
Oh, what, you playing shrink now?
No, I'm not. But seeing one might not be a bad idea.
You sound just like my mom. She tried to make me go freshman year. Like, seeing a shrink was somehow magically gonna make my grades go up. Like, never crossed her mind that I just really suck at math.
Freshman year? Why didn't you go?
'Cause I'm not some mental case.
Damon, millions of people see therapists. It doesn't make them crazy.
Why are you pushing this?
Because sometimes in life, no matter how much it sucks, the best way to deal with your problems is to face them head on.
Forget it. Not interested.
Even if it keeps you out of jail?
I know this is a lot to take in, especially after all that's happened to you. You probably feel like nobody understands you. But I want you to know you're not alone. I do have some idea of what you're going through. When I woke up after that tornado, I had been out just a few months, but so many things had changed. Bianca had a new baby. Zach was the father. And they kept it a secret from me. Everybody was so afraid I wouldn't be able to handle the truth, but I deserved to know the truth and deserved to know what was going on, just like you did. It was hard for me to say, but actually, I'm glad. I'm glad I was the one who told you. So maybe now, I hope that in time we can get through this, now that everything's out in the open.
But it's not. There's still a very big part you're holding back.
I never should have come on this trip. It was a mistake.
I know all the red tape can be frustrating, but that's bureaucracy for you. But if petitioning Congress gets the word out about bone marrow donation and it helps even one person to find a match, then it'll be worth it.
I feel guilty. I mean, you're always there for me. And then you get sick and I come here to D.C. I should have been here for you.
You weren't allowed anywhere near me until the flu ran its course.
Still, I should have stayed home.
What you're doing is really important, JR. I'm proud of you. And you should be too.
There's nothing more important to me than you.
I'm here now. So, do you want to talk about it?
What?
Your fight with the mirror?
Stupid. I went to take a nap after the hearing and I overslept and I missed an important interview and I got angry and I threw something.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're still recovering. I'm sure the interviewer totally understood.
I just hate letting people down, that's all.
You don't.
I just want my life back under control again.
The test confirmed it wasn't a heart attack.
Then why did he collapse?
Your father suffered ventricular tachycardia-induced arrest brought on by stress.
Yeah, that district attorney pounded me with questions about Stewart's death. Of course I was stressed. Tell me, is it necessary to put me through a whole battery of unnecessary tests to get my diagnosis?
All right, just take it easy, okay? I ran those tests to determine if your heart suffered any further damage. And you're lucky.
You certainly are. If David hadn't been there, you might have died waiting for the paramedics.
Yeah, if David hadn't drugged him, Adam wouldn't have been on that stand to begin with.
Yes.
So now what? You adjust his pacemaker and up his meds so that, this doesn't happen again?
Well, I can certainly do that. However, it's not going to solve the underlying problem. What Adam needs right now is a lifestyle change.
Like eating right and more exercise?
I was thinking more like retirement.
Oh, you ready to take over Chandler Enterprises from me?
Adam, David is just trying to help.
Really? By pushing me out of the business I built?
Okay, look, you have way too much stress in your life. Your business, your son's cancer, trying to keep up with a much younger wife.
My son is much better off because of my much younger wife.
And the business will be fine. Won't it, Scott?
Yeah, the plan was for JR and me to take over when you retire.
Well, I won't be told when that should be. Especially not to the likes of you.
All right, let me be very clear about this. You have a ticking time bomb in your chest ready to explode. So why don't you go sit under a palm tree somewhere or lie out on a beach? Because if you don't remove the stress from your life, and I'm talking your business and your family life, you're gonna die.
Interesting group. The heat. Your kinky thing. For the sexiest. Almost gave Bruno a stroke. Night. I loved it. Of the year. Dangerous. ABC's Dancing with the Stars live tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
How do you know you're romantically challenged?
A one-night stand? I've never had one of those before.
I've never not had one.
ABC next Monday.
You guys remember Hot Guy David? Yeah. Apparently there's a Mrs. Hot Guy David.
If you're starting to notice these telltale signs.
This girl's the real thing. I just spent an hour on the phone with her, half of which was me saying, you hang up, and then her going, you hang up, and then me going, you hang up.
Help is on the way.
So should we take my car or yours?
Oh, I actually rode my bike here.
Alyssa Milano stars in
Mine it is then.
ABC's Romantically Challenged. Premieres next Monday at 9:30, 8:30 Central on ABC.
Wow. That's so great that you surprised JR. And just in time, now we can all go meet the president together.
You guys were invited to the White House?
Well, to the British Embassy for a dinner, but apparently the president is supposed to make an appearance.
Wow. Your testimony must have gone really well.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I couldn't have gotten through it without JR. He was really incredible.
Hello.
Thank God. I've only called like 50 times. Do you ever check your messages?
I'm a little busy right now. Can I call you back?
Dad collapsed in court.
What?
David says his heart can't take any more stress. Everyone has been trying to call you for hours. What the hell is going on?
I'm on my way.
What's up?
It's my dad's car. He collapsed.
What? Are they on their way to the hospital?
It happened a few hours ago.
Is he all right?
Colby didn't say.
Lie down. And I'm going to get you some water.
Oh, I wish you'd stop hovering.
Well, I wish you hadn't left the hospital against medical advice, but sometimes we don't get what we want, do we?
If I'm gonna die, I'm doing it on my terms.
You're not going to die, Adam. Not on my watch. I'm going to be right here, right next to you, making sure that you don't do anything to stress yourself. I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
Add it up. Now, you've had problems staying in school, keeping a job. Hell, you even have problems staying focused when you're driving.
I don't need you to remind me I'm a screw-up, okay? I've been getting that speech from my dad for years
That's
now.
not what I'm saying. What if I were to tell you that none of it's your fault?
I'd say, good luck trying to tell the cops that, man. I was texting, remember? They have my phone records.
If we can prove there was another reason that you were distracted, the probation officer might not be tempted to make an example of you.
Like what, that I'm a nut job?
Damon, no one thinks you're nuts, okay? But it's obvious that you've had problems for a long time. There's got to be a reason. Now, Angela is very good at her job. She's done some research, and she thinks that you have something called ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It just means that maybe there's help out there for you. But nobody can help you unless you agree to an evaluation.
I don't need a freaking shrink, okay? Tell Angela to take her ADDHD theory and shove it, okay? If it's a choice between crazy and jail, I'll take jail.
Adam checked himself out. AMA.
Well, unfortunately, no patient, no free pass. Let's go.
All right, hold your horses, okay? I still have paperwork to do. Hospital policy.
I'll make an exception.
You don't have to bend the rules on my behalf, Chief.
Well, the rules don't apply to you. You're no longer on staff here.
Liza's doing a brilliant job with my case. I'll be back before you know it.
You're only halfway through the trial, Doc. I wouldn't start making plans just yet.
Come on, Jesse. After what I just did for Adam, do you really think that jury is going to put me in prison?
It's where you belong. Get him out of here.
I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you.
Toodaloo.
Ignore him, all right?
That man cannot come back to this hospital. He'll just make my life a living hell.
Hi, this is Greenlee. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Greenlee, I don't need you to call me back. I need you to come back. If you want to save David, you need to show up here tomorrow to testify.
Why haven't you come home?
Zach and I were working on our marriage. If I had known that you were alive, Greenlee, I would have hopped on a plane.
All you had to do was pick up a phone. One call to check in at Fusion and you would have heard the news.
I was checking in. I can't help the fact that my mother never told me what was going on.
You know, normally, I'm all for blaming Erica, but this one's on you. You're a much better liar than I give you credit for.
I told you the truth.
After I backed you into a corner. But that doesn't change the fact that you lied about what happened that night for over a year. Would have kept on lying too, since there was no reason to come forward. And the police weren't closing in on you or anything. Thanks to Zach. He did such a great job of covering up the fact that you ran me off the road.
It was an accident.
Again, with the accident, you keep throwing around this word like it should get you off the hook or something. But was the cover-up an accident? No. Was having sex with Ryan when you thought I was in the morgue an accident? No.
We were grieving, Greenlee. It didn't mean anything.
Didn't mean anything? Didn't mean anything?
No, that's not what I was trying to say.
You're still lying, and it's no accident. There were no accidents, were there? You wanted Ryan. You were trying to kill me.